demolition of properties in Lagos, and we have a particular race saying that it was targeted at them. You know, I don't know if truly the Lagos State government projects on demolition of properties or illegal properties. Let me use that word. Illegal properties in Lagos was targeted or is targeted at the Igbos. Is it purely targeted at the Igbos?
Let me start by saying there are two ways of life
Okay.
in which we human we live on this earth. Huh? It's either you are living a deformed life or an informed life, right? I think you see the comments, propaganda that come along with the comments, people, the reviewers, we reviewers. I think you people take it as an home video, like a circus. You enjoy the propaganda a lot. So, all about demolition, those people built.
Because I know you are into properties.
Yes, they built out of way of the master plan of Lagos. It's not just you have your money, you have your either dirty or clean money, you bring it down that you want to buy property. The balance that are just in need of your money to squander you. They are there waiting for you. They collect the money, they give you a land that they know is a government acquired land, because all those lands belong to government in which there's a master plan on it.
Government acquisition.
Yeah, government acquisition. Thanks for that. And it was even an Igbo man. I don't know why you cannot research on that program. The guy brought out the master plan of Lekki, Adodo, everything, and he was showing it one by one. Look at where all this one house is on drainage. It's on drainage that they want to build up. They want to expand, and they start shouting. I say I'm an Igbo man, but I will not support propaganda. I think that is what we journalists too have to be researching on. So the guy came out on air and he brought out all the master plan of Lagos. It started with Lagos Island. Say now I will not support any evil blackmailing against the government of Lagos State. That the people that are building on the drainage, what do you expect? When the rainy season comes, there will be overflooding. Lagos will get flooded, especially Lekki. So we knew how Lekki was. When Lekki was mal recorded, it was a shanty, a flooded shanty. Before this same Tinubu came into power and turned into Lekki phase 1, Lekki phase 2, Lekki, but it was generally mal record, they call it, right? And to me, people should not just be throwing propaganda issues here. They don't like Igbo. Igbo builders, yes, but if your people don't like, if your hosts don't like you, they will not sell house for you. They will not sell land for you. And I'm talking to you, the more we even showing that brotherhood, you can't still say Yoruba have sold all their land. I did all my feasibility studies, starting from the capital. The most high rises you find in Ikeja is being owned by Yoruba. Even some women among them. I'm talking of 4, 5, 6 stories building. You can go there likewise. And you're talking of this area within now. Look at the most gigantic houses. The tallest building there is being held by a Yoruba man, which is like 9-story building. But you don't need to start, shouting, advertising yourself on. And that's the one thing I see in that tribe, that South Yoruba tribe. They are so, they are so coordinated that they don't just, they say empty barrel make the loudest noise. So to me, you don't need to blackmail the government of the day in Lagos State. They are doing the needful. Then about Alaba. When last you went to Alaba, I don't know when last you went to Alaba. When last you went to Ladipo. Ladipo is like a dump of refuse, right? There's no environmental sanitation in that area. The first time they locked up Alaba, Ladipo, it was Ufan Yunuba that came up to beg Fashola that okay, they will change. They are saying and take care of where you are selling your market. Make it more habitable, because of to avoid cholera, to avoid all these things. Everything was just, there was nothing like environmental sanitation. I'm telling you this, you can go out and make investigations as a journalist, go out and investigate what I said to you.
I know some of those things you're saying.
You know,
right.
But we need to be bringing it up. Maybe you know,
yeah, yours is to analyze, okay?
You know, so to me,
right.
that's one thing I would just want to clarify. You asked me the question, and I'm going down deep down to tell you what.
But the question I want to ask you now is that where was the Lagos State Town Planning Authority when some of these people were erecting this building?
Well, the Lagos State Town Planning Building Authority are waiting for you to fall into trap. Because there was an advocacy, there was campaign all around that when rainy season is come, they will be embarking on, you know, the structural adjustment of the master plan. I mean, they will be embarking on the master plan of the what's it called, the infrastructural development in Lagos.
Where were they when these people were laying foundation?
Where were they?
Where were they?
Now,
where were they?
You now.
No,
I want to ask you. You ask the question.
You're into property management.
Yes. I can tell you there are a lot of construction going on that Lagos State, in this Lagos, there are a lot of construction going on that Lagos State, even government officials are not aware about. I'm telling you how stubborn Lagosians are, how deceitful they Lagos. I'm not putting on the blame.
They are not aware of.
Yeah, that they are not aware of. I can tell you, somebody can be okay.
So what was their duty?
What's their duty?
Yeah. You mean you can just come to Lagos State and erect building?
They themselves,
without any approval.
They themselves, they have a blame. You give them that blame. Likewise, you put the blame on their head, right? Because there are some of elements, dubious elements.
That's why wait for
corrupt elements. Wait.
Okay.
You asked the question. Let me answer.
All right.
There are some dubious elements in that lands ministry. There are some, what's it called? There are some corrupt elements. Because when you go to lands today, you see some non-actors in that ministry of land. They will be soliciting. You want register conveyance? You want to register your land? You want to do this? They are just scammers. They are just scammers. So, but if you go through the right channel, I'm not saying you see the corruption we are saying is in Lagos State government's parastatals. It's everywhere. It's everywhere, except you want to deny the facts. There's corruption in Lagos State government. There's corruption in all states of the federation government. I can tell you that for free. And that was what leads to the national distance too. That's why nobody believes in Labour again as we're talking now, because every one of them are part of the corruption they are fighting for. So to me, Lagos State is culpable. Likewise, Lagos State government.
Now, what of the former Super Eagles player? I'm talking about footballer Emenike, that said he got the approval from Lagos State government and from the relevant agency, and at the end of the day, his bill was brought down.
Who is the Lagos State government? Did they got it from Commissioner for Lands? Did they?
He said relevant agency.
They can tell you relevance. Have you been to land ministry before? Have you been to? You see, this story is not. Maybe when you finish now, we go and do our investigation. It's allowed. You take your distance there. We go there. There are a lot of them that will disguise that see that's where the table. That's where the process is end. That the process is end of their table. Meanwhile, they are just nobody to reckon with. When the decisive implementation come now, you start seeing the real people that are in charge of lands in Lagos. The land map, they will bring it out for you. Hope your land is not falling towards, drainage side. Those are the things before they can approve your land. But there are some elements in that land ministry. A lot of people have been scammed through that. So people going to buy land, they will now assign one agent, they will assign one district to go and it's of no sense to me.
Now, do you see the demolition as a revenge?
I don't see it as a revenge. Lagos is a coastal city. Lagos is a coastal city. They have to manage their land and they have to manage the flooding system that happens in Lagos. My brother, we can never be. It's the way they think. It's the guilty conscience that is worrying them. Nobody is thinking about revenge or anything. I'm telling you wholeheartedly. It's he who commits that will be scared of the vengeance that will come to him. Yeah.
But there are rumors flying that it was after the gubernatorial election in Lagos State and the presidential election in Lagos State, the Lagos State government made this move.
Lagos State government has been demolishing buildings during the prior to election, after election, and it's their right to demolish, because if they give you Michael Babatunde, they give you Adekunle, I mean, if they give you job to do, are you not doing your job the way it is here? You are doing it like, that's why they have to get their job done. Their job is to clear Lagos of flooding. Clear Lagos of flood, and how do you clear Lagos of flood? Is by people that misconstructing the master plan of Lagos, so that you will not wake up one day where you stay, the water flood has overwhelmed your house. So that's what they are praising. Lagos is a coastal city, and you have to walk ahead, and you have to think ahead. What ecological disaster that will come? So when they are proactive, you people still want to drag them back, complaining because you build one house, one story building, one this thing, and you want to use that one to disturb the whole. I mean, it's a sense things, man. It's a sense things.
All right, let's move down to another story. The President of Nigeria, Bola Tinubu, has told Nigerians that this present situation, I mean, the hardship is temporary, but benefits will be permanent. Should we still have that patience?
Yeah, I mean, my own patience is going to lapse by December, in which, if I don't see refinery working, Mr. President, I'm an erudite supporter, one of your erudite supporters. I mean, I want to say, please, that refinery must work by December. Make it work. And that is what we've been spreading. That's the message we've been spreading in our community, especially in my home community, to douse the tension of you not doing anything. But what I see in people never even realize that all the problems, a set of the problem we are having now still boils down to the refinery that is not at work. And the refinery, once your refinery is not at work, and you have refinery, deadlock the refinery, you have a collapsed refinery, and you are still going out to refine the crude. You can carry your crude, which is one of the best crude in the world. I think one time it was rated that it's the fourth best crude. You know, when you talk of the real crude, you come to Nigeria. On the crude oil, you know, from the Niger Delta there, they have very, 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 very natural crude. And when you left all those ones, you now taking the crude to go and sell it, to go and exchange it at a lost expenses. They will now give you refined petrol, refined, oil. From there, you now start carrying it down. And when you look at the cost again, the cost of the international cost of the fuel now in the global world, they dictate what we have to buy from them. They dictate what we have to bring to them for as crude to refine. So to me, when we have our crude oil and when we have our refinery intact, you have a lot of buyers coming from either Africa, Europe. Like, look at what is happening in Ukraine now. Nigeria will have benefited a lot. I think we have a working refinery. So who are the people that put us in this mess? That they said since almost 25 years now, we spend almost 1.132 trillion naira on fixing up refinery. So who are those people doing that? Who are they? So I pity the president that just come into power now, because all the sins of those guys is the one carrying it. And he has to speak out. He has to bring them out. It's not only Soludo. It's not only, Emefiele that's supposed to be behind bar now. There are a lot of characters that's supposed to be behind bar. Remember the one that took our airline, that said the Nigerian hair will come up, and he went to Ethiopia to go and redesign our airline. That's because we have that collaboration with Ethiopia. Ethiopia. Sadika. Where is that man called Sadika? You should come and explain how he squander billions upon billions of dollars on that investment, and it never came to light. Never come to light. And we are still sitting down there. Where are those monies? At least so as of now, we're supposed to be proud of our airline, which is Air Nigeria, Nigerian Air. Because I could remember those days when I was young, when my father would always want to fly me down. At times I come with my mom, at times I come with my dad. The Air Afrique, or we fly Nigerian Airways. Air Afrique is for the Anglophone, Francophone countries. So when you are flying Air Afrique, you know, yes, there's a pride of the Francophone. And when you get to Nigeria, you want to fly Nigerian Air, you know you is a pride of Nigeria. But what airline now is the pride of Nigeria? A nation of 250 million people that doesn't have an airline that can refer to that this is Air Nigeria. This is, I mean, you could see that there are a lot of multi-facets problems attacking this country that this country is having. I don't know where we want to start it from, and I don't know where we want to end it. As of my own prayer is the dry bone of Nigeria will surely rise again. Will surely, I say that, will surely, because I have an investment in Nigeria. I have like 3 mouths, 3 kids in Nigeria now that I have to take care of. So I will not allow that, because where did they want to go?
Lastly, your take on the fresh loan seek by the president, Bola Tinubu. Yeah.
Thank you very much. You see, there's nothing wrong in getting loan, in borrowing money. Even the IMF, all this monetary agency, they want you to come and borrow. But when you borrow, what are you using the money you borrowed for? Are you using it constructively, or are you using it to eat the 3 or to fill up the 3 square meal in a day, or are you pocketing the money to divert it? That is one thing. And mind you, America is the biggest, highest debtor in the world as it is now. They borrow every day and night. But what are they using the money for is one matter. They use it constructively. Our own will borrow money, they will share it among themselves. I think that era should be over now. Mr. Asiwaju, President Asiwaju, Bola Ahmed Tinubu should listen to that and should take note of that. The money they are borrowing, the masses want to see the outcome. What's it called? What you are going to use that money for, the resources you are going to plow that money on. You said that is for, it's for, what's it called? You want it for infrastructure. You want to do it for the infrastructure. We are waiting to see the infrastructure on the ground. But I still believe in your government, but let the masses breathe likewise, because the masses have been pushed to the wall, and we want all your policies that you promised us, that refinery is going to work, that it will start from, what's it called, Rivers Refinery, Port Harcourt Refinery, then Warri will follow, then Kaduna will follow. I think they have 2 in Kaduna there. So we'll be so glad if our refineries are working well. That will even help your government to make it more productive, because on a productive nation, you should not expect any progressiveness in governance. If you are productive, things will start working well for you. Please, Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, did the needful on those refineries to shame your enemy, to shame the fascists that never believed in your administration. Thank you very much.